And now it's time for the Boiling Point takeaways.
Okay, here we go. This is the incredible Elise, who we just spoke to, and wow, that was great. It's funny, all the topics that we get to talk about, Dave, on the Boiling Point podcast. There's so many things that I wouldn't think about meetings being a full topic, but it is so important.
Well, and having a business that's focused on helping people have more effective meetings, I think it's brilliant. So a takeaway for me is I'm aware of it, but it was a big reminder. And she said there's 16 different types of meetings, and you should know which kind of meeting you're in. Is this a decision making? Is this an update meeting? I mean, she had all these terms. So it's just a good reminder, because if you know what the meeting is, then you know what the purpose is, and then you don't start to like cross-pollinate meetings. So that was a takeaway for me. And I'm assuming you were filming me, not you. Okay, and you want me to go vertical on you?
Yeah, you are funny. So for our listeners, Dave is actually filming me right now, horizontally. Great work, Dave. So, I really enjoyed that interview. Again, meetings is something that I unfortunately do feel like I'm dying with a million cuts, because I just live a calendar full of meetings constantly, and to a point where it's overwhelming for me. So I'm always trying to find ways to, if I'm hosting a meeting, how do I do it tighter, quicker, more effective, make sure everybody's voice is heard. However, with Hemming's House, I feel like we've gotten to a good groove of our weekly morning meetings. It's usually an hour and a half. It could be tighter, but we go over everything from sales, marketing, what are some of the challenges, some of the wins, what upcoming events. And the whole team feels like they're up to speed. Now, a few times we put the halt on everything and said, is this meeting working? And people said, well, sort of, but can we do this or that? And we adjusted. So I like what Elise was saying. She was able to give me the confidence that we did the right thing, Dave. Mm-hmm. Make sure your people co-design how your meetings are going to go. I thought that was an awesome interview.
So I would say, for anyone that wants to learn about meetings, or anyone that feels like their meeting isn't as successful as it could be, should listen to this podcast. Okay. And I want to acknowledge what you guys are doing, Greg, which is, I think is brilliant, which is, stopping and saying, hey, is this working for everyone? I'm guessing you do that like once a month sort of thing.
Yeah.
That's awesome, because then how can you adjust if you don't, and you're assuming people will give you honest feedback.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Exactly. And one last thing, if you're a leader of a company, don't lead the meeting. That's a good little tip from me. All right. Hey, thank you, everybody. This has been another awesome interview on the Boiling Point podcast. And if you want to go deeper with Greg and Dave, check out the boilingpointprocess.com and take a whirl through our free online course that we have launched. It's exciting. It's all about being heard in a noisy market. Thank you, Dave. He just grabbed the camera for me. And so boilingpointprocess.com. Check it out. And you can hear what Dave and I have been yammering on about for so many months now. We're really excited to finally launched. Have a good one, guys. See you, Dave.
See ya.
Thanks for checking out this episode of Boiling Point. Thanks for listening, and remember, keep that pot boiling.